What's up, my people? Intense reading today, man. It's so awesome, guys. Anyways, so happy that we're back. Elite Kings. What's up, guys? We're back. I'm wearing an awesome shirt. Boom. Yup. You already know sobriety is the way for your boy. Yes, we stay sober here, guys. And actually, tomorrow, we're going to hit a milestone for, I believe, no, on the 25th. In 2 days, we're going to hit, I believe it's 2 years and 2 months or 2 years and 3 months sober from alcohol. And then on the 25th, we're going to hit, I believe, 2 years and 3 months or 2 years and 4 months sober from cocaine. So, we're in it to win it. But anyways, guys, let's get started on this awesome reading, man. This awesome reading is awesome. And then from there, we'll go with the takeaway, okay? Sorry, guys. I was uploading a video on my Instagram. I do story videos on my Instagram where I read pretty much the same thing I just read now, but I break it down in 1 minute. Pretty intense. There it is. It's just uploading right now, but we're not going to focus on that. Here we go, guys. So the scripture says that Moses, out of the hardness of your heart, suffered you to put away your wives. Okay. This refers to the man whose concept of God is that of a tyrannical being living in the skies. He makes a God out of his own imagination and says that he is a God of vengeance, a caprice, a being who plays favorites, a sort of a horrendous creature that we can't depend on, since he might at any moment send a cyclone, tornado, or earthquake. So that's man-made. That right there is man-made. They have a visualization, a picture of how God is. And they've created him to be this person that will send cyclones, tornadoes, and earthquakes to punish us. That's not a good imagination to have of God, guys. Here we go. Man's concept of God hardens his heart. When he awakens and finds out the subjective, which is subconscious self, or life in himself is God. That means God is within you, guys. Then he leaves the Moses state of consciousness, which represents the state of a mental development relative to the law of his being from a negative side. That means we're letting God we're letting God away from a negative into a positive. He is now beginning to learn of truth and comes out from the maze of old theological concepts of existence. We're letting that religious concept go, that theological, that is kind of creepy if you think about it. It's the exact opposite of man-made laws, which was man-made, is most often true. In fact, evidence is oftentimes, okay, let me read that again. The exact opposite of man-made laws is most often true. The opposite of man-made laws is true. In fact, evidence is oftentimes false. Whoever shall put away his wife, except it to be for fornication, and shall marry another, commit adultery. Let's reread that. Whoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whose marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery. And whose marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery. This is easy to interpret if we will dispense with the silly, outlandish idea that God instituted marriage laws and that we must adhere to the letter of them. God did not institute marriage laws, guys. God never instituted any marriage laws. All the ceremonies and rituals that we have today are all man-made and vary in every part of the world. Obviously, God couldn't have all these conflicting and varying ideas about marriage. In him there is no Greek, no Jew, no bond, no free, no male, no female. In heaven there is no marriage or giving and taking in marriage. The adultery spoken of in this verse means idolatry, the worship of false gods. For example, if man gives power to an external condition, he is adultering his thought. This means that when you are actually identifying yourself with the 3D, what you see in front of you, that is idolatry. You're going away from the spirit, which is within, which is God within. He is in fact implying that God power in him does not have the power to overcome the circumstances or condition. In other words, he is becoming charged with fear, and fear is a lack of faith in God. If a man conditions the realization of his desire on external conditions, he is adultering. I'm going to reread that, my people. If a man conditions his realization of his desire on external conditions, he is adultering his thought. If a man conditions the realization of his desire on money, influence, etc., he is adultering his thought. He is saying, I have to help God out. If he begins to wonder when, where, how, and through what source, he is also an adulterer. Therefore, when we put away our wife, our highest ideal, when we put away our wife, our highest ideal, and marry or become one with fear, doubt, hate, sense of failure, dependency on others, we have committed adultery. All right, my people. The reading there is done ski. And as we can see, first of all, God is not some man in the sky who's bringing down bad luck to you, okay? No, that's not how it works, my people. God is within you, okay? Every word that you speak is manifesting, unfolding your 3D reality, okay? So you bring upon you good luck, you bring upon you bad luck. There is no right or no wrong. You speak it and it appears. God judges no one, nothing. God is from the spirit. He is not attached to the circumstances and as in like, he's not attached, it's not concerned with man-made laws. We created these laws. We created these man-made laws. God is not concerned with them. Lying, for an example, is something God's not concerned with. Karma is something God's not concerned with, my people. We have to really get away from this. These are 3D concepts. Even cheating is not a man-made, is man-made. It is not a spiritual concept. These are worldly rules that we have made upon ourselves. Okay? They do have a frequency, though. They do have a vibration. That's it. So if you cheat, that's a frequency. You will only get the result of it. It's not right or wrong. You will just get the result of that frequency. If you lie, it's not right or wrong. You're just going to get a result of that frequency of lie. If you help somebody and you're kind to somebody, you will get that frequency of being kind and helpful towards somebody. If you do hurt to somebody, it's not right or wrong. You're not going to get punished by God. You're just going to get the result of that frequency of hurting somebody, which is a low frequency. That's it. Everything's energy. Energy, vibration, and frequency. That's all it is. There's no right or wrong. God doesn't come punish you. There's no karma. It's just a result of the frequency of the activity and the words that you're performing. Okay? There is no God in the sky coming down and bringing bad luck on you, my people. Okay? Now, what it's talking about here is when you commit adultery, it's not talking about your actual wife, my people. It's not talking about your significant other. It's not talking about that. Man-made marriage. There's so many different religions. There's so many different cultures with religious beliefs that have a different outlook on marriage. Cultures have a different outlook on marriage. Who's right? Who's wrong? Nobody. It's your truth. So you manifest and you unfold your truth. That's it. Some religions and cultures believe that you should have 1 wife, 2 wives, 3, 4, 5 wives. And guess what? They are right. If that's their belief, that's what they unfold. And that's their unfolding. That's their reality. And there's no right or wrong about it. It is what it is. If they say it's right to have 4 wives, it's right to have 4 wives. If they say it's right to have 1 wife, it's right to have 1 wife. It's what you believe. And that becomes your 3D reality. Okay? Don't take concepts from other people. What do you believe is right? What do you feel is right? Welcome to your reality. Okay? So, committing adultery is when you step away from your truth, which is God within, the spirit, and you start identifying with the 3D. You are enslaved by what you see with your 2 eyes, and you stray away with what you see inside, which is God. Okay? So, we must not divorce. We must not cheat on the spirit that's within. We must not cheat on the right side of the brain, on our visualization. We must not cheat on the kingdom of heaven with the 3D, which is the physical world. that is committing adultery. When you cheat on the kingdom of heaven, when you chunk the deuce, here in Texas we see chunk the deuce like saying peace. When you say peace to the three, you say peace to the kingdom of heaven, which is the third eye going in within and seeing and already feeling joy, peace, health, wealth, happiness, love, feeling, seeing it, saying it. That means that you cheat on this and you commit idolatry. That means that you praise what you see in front of you. Your emotions or your feelings are conditioned with what you see in front of you. Your reality is conditioned with what you see in front of you. Now, this is committing idolatry. You have decided to make the choice to live by what you see in front of you, the 3D. And you have decided to say bye to the kingdom of heaven, which is reality, which is within, which is God. That means everything's already perfect. Peace, love, health, wealth, happiness, love, success, abundance, prosperity. Everything's already perfect. It's already done. You already have it all in the kingdom of heaven. That's the only reality you need, my people. When you keep identifying with what you see in front of you and you keep living your life with what you see in front of you and what you see in front of you, deciding your happiness, peace, joy, love, that is what you call committing idolatry. That is cheating on the kingdom of heaven. That is divorcing the kingdom of heaven. That is enslavement. And if you live like that, you will always be disappointed. You can't find happiness out there. You have to find happiness within. You can't find peace, love, health, wealth, joy out there. You have to find it within, my people. Everything is within. The kingdom of heaven is within. See it, feel it, speak it. We continue tomorrow. I love you. Remember this, you are bold, you are courageous, you are strong. That's who you are. You are successful. You are abundant. You are wealth. You are health. You are perfect. I love you.